Okay, here we are flying mostly straight and level. I am going to command a landing. We are now about 500 feet above the ground, and I'm landing now. Our approach speed is 25 knots. So you can see the magenta bug move to about 25, and the system is trying to get there now. You might have been able to hear that the throttle went off. And you can see the map in the lower right hand corner showing our route. We're just entering a circle hold now over the touchdown point. Trying to maintain 25 knots. And you can see over on the left hand side the control positions. Throttle is completely off, idle, as we glide down. Here we are in the real world, sort of. Back to the instrumentation. You can see the magenta bug come on the altitude tape coming up now. That's going to be our approach entry altitude. So our circle hold is going to level off at that altitude and maintain that altitude until we get to the correct exit heading of our circle hold. And the correct exit heading from our circle puts us on the correct entry heading for the route, or a reasonable one. Okay, so as we approach our target altitude, the throttle starts to come up. And here we are leveling out pretty close, and probably a little bit overshoot, a couple feet. Now when we hit perpendicular to the runway, that's when we're going to exit the circle hold. Right about now. Should swing wide of the circle as we're getting into the approach. Alright, so now we've got to the first point of our approach. You heard the throttle blip a little bit as it was switching from maintaining a fixed altitude to getting onto the glide slope. Now we're on the downwind leg. You can see the altitude bug is slowly sinking. We're a little above the glide slope, but we're right on it now. We're about a knot too fast. We're back at our 25 knot heading, or 25 knot airspeed. We're coming around off our turn to final. Maintaining speed, tracking our glide slope pretty closely, getting lined up. And with just about 2 or 3 seconds to touchdown, we'll bleed off the throttle and slow down the airspeed, which will accomplish a smooth flare. There we go. Pitching up a little bit to slow down, throttle off, settling in, boom, we're touched down.